Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
Do you not know who she is, Cotty?
No, I do now. I do now.
I'll have to get you back on when we do get Metamucil as a sponsor eventually.
This thing called the reverse goat piss. Basically the same thing. Tuck your dick, piss in the trough backwards.
Was he blind before the Big Les show come out?
Lang Park, mate, Queensland.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to On the Piss. I fucked it. Hey guys, welcome back to On the Piss with Klutz and Das. Today we probably have the hottest guest we've ever had in Pat Nicholson and Nicholas Poulsen. How the fuck are we?
Good fellas. Thanks for having us on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we didn't think you'd show your face as being Cruiser Boys only, but it's good that you've got a bit of ticker about yous and
Yeah,
you are drinking Cruisers on, which is a first for the podcast.
it is.
Yeah, originally we were just sort of going with the Daft Punk type motto where our face wasn't being shown at all, but yeah, we sort of decided to scratch that
I
idea.
think we lost that on the first night.
Yeah. It was like a lot of just behind the scenes and then boom.
Tell-
Two beautiful faces.
Tell the viewers, Clutzy's mum and Sam Barker, that's all of them,
Thanks,
who
Mum.
you are, what Cruiser Boys
Shit.
only is, and what you're all about. Give us a quick wrap up.
Well, Cruiser Boys Only is a nice little page based off one of my NRL idols, Chad Townsend, the Cronulla Sharks halfback.
What?
Really?
I did not know that.
Literally
Yeah,
how
it
happened.
is a
It's literally
very
how it
interesting
happened.
story.
So he had this old Instagram page where it was just him and some of the Sharkies boys that would fly around Cronulla on their scooters. Like, they had little motorised scooters.
Like
They
lime scooter type things.
No, like mopeds.
No, like proper little
Oh.
mopeds and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had them cruising around and he just started putting up selfies with him and all the boys.
That's amazing.
What, and called it
Page
Scooter
called
Boys?
Scooter Boys Only. I think they had probably a similar amount of followers that we did.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if you surpassed them.
Yeah, the page is gone though. Scooter Boys Only.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's no more.
That sucks.
It's no more.
Maybe they realised, they saw your page and realised they'd never live up.
It's
So
just a media
Fierce
bash up, you
competition.
know? It's just
Yeah.
the media ruining NRL people's careers. It's a fucking travesty. That's what it is.
And we were also going for like big Josh Dugan vibes on the rooftop.
yeah. Leverage that a bit. I like that quite a lot.
I love that. You've hit some big heights. You've had Grant Daniel give you some shout outs, haven't you?
Yeah, Grant was
Really?
one of the VIPs. Yeah. Well, we actually called him out.
Yeah.
So this was the peak of summer last year. It was just vodka cruisers in a hot climate, and then Grant Daniel just pops on the scene after we're posting Cruiser Boys Only stuff for like 3 months, and he puts up this selfie of him drinking a guava, being like, "Oh yeah, legend alert" or something like that. And we were like, "Shut up, Grant, you dog!"
This is our turf.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we literally called him out on Instagram, and he replied to us saying like, "Love what you do on my guava guys. Keep it going."
Yeah, like, let me join your guava gang. Nah,
I
son.
don't know if you're cool enough, Grant.
That's
Oh,
fucking sick. I did not
spectacular.
know that either.
Yeah, well,
I've
we actually-
literally learned something new.
Yeah.
we grovelled after that. We were like, "Oh, sorry, Grant. You're actually all right."
Oh, that's spectacular.
So what's your pick of the boys in Guava? You both Guava boys or?
I'm guava.
Mate, that's the perennial question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm watermelon.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, and every time I put up a poll saying, "Are you guava or are you watermelon?"
Guava always
Guava
wins.
gets the nod,
Really?
which I hate.
I'm watermelon for sure.
Yeah.
Klutz, what are you?
I like them all.
Yeah.
Clutzy, they're not in Clutzy's mouth long enough for him to
Yeah,
taste them.
yeah.
It's like, you know, when you get
Swallows
like
them
a
whole.
10-pack of cruisers and you did the lucky dip, and you get like the lemon and lime, and people are like, "Oh no!" I'm like,
Oh,
you know what? Fuck it. There we go.
The
It's good.
pineapple is the one that.
Pineapple, yeah.
Yeah.
No go.
Oh, really?
Actually, the pineapple is very sugary.
Vodka
I can
Cruiser.
really taste it.
If you're listening,
You are.
cull the pineapple.
Official sponsor of this week's podcast. Thanks, Vodka Cruiser.
Thank you, Vodka Cruiser.
Yeah,
We really
appreciate
appreciate
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can use our code.
Our code.
put you on the spot there.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was trying to think of something, but I got nothing.
Use the code
It
Grant
was just
Daniel
gonna
at
be, it was just gonna
checkout.
be Pat Nicholson hot for EVA. And that was it.
EVA.
Yeah.
That was my username as a.
Yeah, that's Paddy's email address.
Let me know
If anyone
what
needs to
sorts of
email
sweet.
Paddy. I told you not to give it out on the podcast, Klutz,
Yeah,
but
fuck. Yeah, I'm such a stitch up.
how's your weekend, Josh?
Oh fuck! It was pretty large actually. It didn't mean to be.
Did
I
they
finished
ever?
work
Pretty
at,
much
like-
every week, Klutz. I might have a quiet weekend next weekend.
Yeah, nah. I worked Friday night, had a shit show of a shift. It was just long and busy. Finished at 10. The lines were still going. And then I messaged good mates Hurdy and Snooze to see what they were up to, and they were just opposite Suncorp, and I was like, well, fuck, here we go. Got home, had very disgusting looks from Mum and Dad when I said I was going out for a few beers with Snooze and Hurdy. Understandable. Yeah, had a massive Friday night. Great Friday night, though. Was very happy. Got home quite late, and yeah, it was fucking sick.
I feel like you could replicate that for every weekend.
Yeah, that's which weekend was that? Yeah, could be any from the time
What?
you're 15 to now. Sounds exactly like that, except maybe different culprits instead of Snooze and Hurdy.
Just
Interchanging.
Control C, Control
Yeah.
V, a couple of the boys.
Yeah. So what's planned for this weekend?
I got my sister's birthday drinks on Friday, so and then we got a Jeeps lunch on Saturday and a Jeeps lunch on Sunday. So it's pretty much it's
Stay away from
it's
it.
an absolute write-off. Saturday though did fuck all. We were meant to have a party bus down to the Gold Coast, but shit happened and we couldn't get there. So Freeney dogged me for drink. So actually I got a bone to pick with Freeney. Stop going to work on a Saturday, you dog cunt. And
There's the first one.
actually come drink. Yeah. Didn't take long this week.
No.
It really angered me, actually.
6
But he
minutes.
said he's trying to get brownie points for finals, which is fair enough because he has recently had a kid. So probably shouldn't really be out on the
How
piss that
dare he
much.
go to work on a Saturday and do cashies when he could be drinking with you
I
or
don't even think it was a
spending
fucking
time with his
cash.
kids?
Yeah, well, spend time with. He has messaged me twice this week saying he misses me. So I don't know, man. And today's only Thursday. So
Yeah.
be the judge. Yeah, had a good feed. Then Sunday had a Sunday sesh unexpectedly. And
Barton Bowls.
Barton
What
Bowls
a
Club was
day.
fucking pumping.
It
man.
was going off. Actually, I got stitched up so hard at the Bowls Club on Sunday. There was like, because they're being
Yeah.
COVID safe, there was like a thing where you lined up, and there was a lot of people there. Clutzy did a quick head count, and there was about 200 people there.
You did the head count. Literally, he goes, "How many people are here?" I was like, "I don't know, mate, but there's a fair few." And he goes, 1, 2, and started like counting out loud.
It was so hard. All these kids running around the green. It was
a
so
lot.
hard to count.
It was very COVID
Anyway.
safe, though.
There was a lot, yeah. So lined up, and the line, it wasn't that long. It was probably like 5 minutes in line. I was watching the footy while I was there. Get to the front, and I was like, "Hey mate, can I have 2 schooners of gold?" And I was fucking driving as well. Like it was the only one of 2 drinks I was having there. And the guy's like, "Have you got ID on you?" And my fucking wallet's sitting on the table outside. I was gonna pay on my phone. I was like, "Oh my
And the
god!"
lines were massive.
And I was like, not on me. It's outside. Can I bring it in later? He's like, "No, go for a run." I was like, "You fucking dog!" So I had to run outside and then fucking line back up to get more beers. So annoying.
absolutely fucked though, because we had the wristband on as well to show that you had shown ID. It was just like, you don't look that baby faced, you know. Like,
Take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
mate.
Makes me feel young anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I haven't been ID'd in fucking years.
Yeah, but you looked like that when you were 12.
I had a baby face until I was 18 and a half. And then I just kept shaving. And it just grew and grew and grew.
Look at you now.
Yeah, look at me now. Disgusting.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that.
No, I don't know. I actually looked at myself in the mirror the other day and saw the mullet, and
Yeah.
I went, "Fuck!" Like, it's not even like a very profound mullet, but it's still dirty.
Do you have a mullet right now?
Yeah, it's
like
hard to see.
when you actually have a look properly, like you can sort of see it's not proper because the sides grew back way quicker. But I just looked at myself and went, "That's pretty fucked."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rate it.
Yeah, same.
Thank
Get
you.
around the
thank you.
mullets, yeah.
Streamline.
I reckon
Yeah.
get the side shaved.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that.
Did
Like,
you, that wasn't your initial haircut, was it?
No,
Or have
no.
you
Well,
just
we
let it
did. We
grow
did
out?
mullet. Actually, we probably should mention that. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
like mullets for mental health last month, and we raised like a bit over $800, which is pretty sick. And I was meant to
Well
get the sides done again, but I just never got around to it. But now I think like maybe I should just run with it and just keep going.
Yeah.
Lead the mullet into Movember, and then go the Mo mullet combo, and just be
Crazy.
Also, finals coming up.
Yeah.
not playing.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's another thing. I got a bone to pick with Ryan Freeney. No, we I messaged him the other day, and I was like, "Do you need me for finals or not, mate? Because we've had an incident at work where I might need to work Tuesday, Thursdays." And he's like, "Oh, we got second rowers and locks pissing out of our asses. You'll be sweet, mate. Like, go get your bread." I was like, "Oh, thanks." Like,
I want you.
That's
to tell
not
me
what I
that.
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah,
hear.
Yeah.
get the hint.
Yeah.
Get the hint.
If you're
I'm more of
listening-
a, I mean, I won't offer much. I'm more of a hype guy. But
I'd pick him. I'd pick him.
I
Yeah.
feel hyped.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd pick the shit out of you.
Yeah, so nah, but yeah, that happened. But I will be there every Saturday for finals though, for sure. And Sundays when I'm not working.
Nice
so it should
one.
be good.
How
What
was
about
your
you
weekend, boys? Yeah, did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad really. We had a big old long lunch on Saturday.
Oh fuck, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat really carried on.
Did ya?
Mate, yes. But Nick isn't one to talk.
Yeah,
I think he was
no
worse
angel.
than I was. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, I've got that many bruises on me that I have.
Oh,
fuck, mate, that is ridiculous.
what is that from?
You know,
We don't
yeah,
know.
there's
Dunno.
cuts on my knees.
Who knows?
Got an open cut on my bloody
Knuckle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I reckon I got in my first career fight, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Steph had a boxing match.
Oh.
outside.
Fuck, 2 weeks in a row.
I
for
know that
Steffi.
all too well.
Yeah.
She kicked the shit out of me at Bin Bin.
Yeah.
How'd you go?
Well, like I punched her in the face, but I felt really bad about it the next day. But also, no rules were put down before. So I think,
Her fault.
yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah,
It's like they say on wrestling.
She straight up
Yeah.
dared you.
she obviously didn't grow up with two older brothers.
Yeah, so how did the fight? So you just walk over and just punch in the face, or did you fight?
No,
for
there
a
was
bit?
gloves.
Yeah,
Those gloves.
there was- so we had one each. I had the left one, she had the right one, I think. And yeah, she just kept whacking me for a bit. Then I just, nah, son, not happening.
Was it you that concussed Lockie Campbell in the dorm? Was that you?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh fuck! We used to
That
have
was a funny night.
like those little 4 ounce or 6 ounce like the MMA gloves. Someone had a pair in the dorm, but only one pair.
Yeah.
So we used to do like sparring, and it was like one person gets the right, one person gets the left, and Paddy just fucking turned around. And he like didn't he like spinning punch him?
No, you're thinking of
Giltrap.
Sam Giltrap and Tal.
Yeah. But
We-
anyway,
we just had like normal ones, and yeah, just
he fucked up Lockie Campbell, and Lockie told the supervisor that he like fell up the stairs and hit his face on the stairs because he had to go and get X-rays on his face.
The best thing is that bloke is so uncoordinated that you can see that happening as well. I still remember my main distinct memory of this bloke Lockie from school. Don't know if you're listening. Hope this doesn't bring back scars if you are. Was remember those big bouncy balls you used to play tennis? Handball
I know
with?
where this is going.
Yeah. I just remember I was talking to you boys on the opposite side of the basketball courts, and everyone's around, and Josh Ryan gets it and pegs it as hard as he can. I see this big like, and then and just see this kid collapse to the ground. He's been hit straight in the nut, and everyone's pissing themselves laughing at him as he's writhing in pain on the ground, and he had to get driven down to the infirmary because he couldn't walk. And Josh is just there going like, shouldn't have got in the fucking way of the ball.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things you see from afar as
Yeah.
well. You see the impact and you don't hear it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it goes back.
I remember seeing that though. And
So funny.
like, it was almost like everyone in the whole school had just happened to look at him at the exact same time that it happened.
It's like the moon landing, mate.
Yeah.
Everyone just stops and watches.
Fuck, that was funny.
Melbourne Cup.
the race that stopped the nation.
The handball that stopped Lockie's children.
Hopefully not.
Oh, it's fucked. Those basketball courts saw some fuck things.
Yeah, remember how Traeger used to always roll? We used to sit on like the edge, and Traeger would get a medicine ball out of the gym, one of our friends, and he'd roll it across the basketball court at lunchtime, and then yell out for someone to kick it back. And kids would turn around thinking it was a soccer ball and try and boot this medicine ball and just eat shit. It was so funny.
fucking funny. Remember he also booted a basketball once, and it just went
Yeah.
straight up in the air, and Mr. Lawson was next to him being like, mate, you shouldn't have done that if that hurts anyone. Comes down, scones this kid straight on the head and knocks him out.
Just about broke his neck, yeah.
Yeah, so fucking funny. Love that shit. Love that shit.
No.
Isn't that classic Treg Bart?
Yeah.
He's a fucking thug.
He-
He's a thug. I tried
Can I call him out on here?
Yeah,
Yeah, big
please do.
time.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
probably not
Treg.
listening, so.
I'm gonna bash you, man.
He's coming off a win on the weekend as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Paddy, so he's got his ears up.
Yeah, I'm calling you out, mate.
Please do. He is a thug. I tried to recruit him to play Jeeps again this year, but he said, "Oh no, I can't, man." I was like, "Oh, work commitments, short season." He said, "No, I got an 8-week ban for that headbutt."
Oh,
Last year in our finals, some blokes punched him. The ref's blown the whistle, and Treg wasn't happy with it, so he's just like walked straight up to the bloke in front of the ref and just headbutted him. Instant 8 weeks on cameras. See you later. He's just a thug. Please knock him out for me. I know
I'll
I can't.
try.
I
Don't
back
back
you.
myself, but
I back you in a big.
Depends how many rums Treger's had. If he's sober, I back Paddy, but if Treger's on the rums, he's indestructible.
Yeah,
depends how
fuck.
many crews I have.
Yeah.
It's sort of like my,
Yeah.
like Popeye and his spinach. Yeah.
What do you reckon the most amount of cruises you've ever drank in a sitting?
Oh, this would be great.
I don't know, like not that many really. Like
remember-
we normally just like start having beers and then
It always starts with a 10-pack. It never starts with a carton.
Yeah.
That's where they get you. You go in there and you want a little hit of sugar.
Yeah.
You see those little multi-mix 10-packs. I remember a couple of years ago after the Golden Duck Gala, we sat around there, and that's when we actually, like, let's emulate Dukes and Fergo.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, on the roof,
And
yeah.
then we got like a 10-pack, and then we went back, got another 10-pack, then we went and got another 10-pack, then we went and got another 10-pack.
BWS is sold out of 10 packs, yeah.
And yeah, the sheer financial logistics of it were just so
Oh, yeah.
flawed, but
Yeah.
that's probably the most we've ever done.
Yeah, fuck, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's massive.
Expensive hobby, though, isn't it?
it is
Binge drinking.
Yeah.
The thing with them as well is that they're very easy to delete. Like I
Oh,
love
yeah.
a good vortex of a cruiser.
And they're
Yeah.
so sociable too. You pull out a cruiser, everyone's
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
You have to skull it, but
Yeah.
Techie.
The amount of times you go, like, you have one cruiser, someone's like, oh, he's got cruisers. Go back to the esky about 5 minutes later, and there's 2 left. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
The funny thing is as well, like, I don't know, they're almost portrayed as like a girly drink, and I know you guys are trying to break that stigma, but but the funny thing is, like, have you ever been in a party where you run out of piss and someone goes and gets a carton of 4X and a carton of cruisers? The cruisers are gone instantly. Yeah, instantly.
Because they're delicious.
Yeah, exactly.
I love them.
I love you.
everyone just wants something a little bit different.
That's it.
Exactly. You know, you shouldn't be judged for what you want to drink. And I will never be judged for drinking a cruiser. And if I am, to that person that judges me, go fuck yourself.
Look, we did get judged at the start, did we not?
we did.
We did hard, but we didn't care.
Persevered,
on
and
top.
now you're cool. So,
Now you're on top. I love it.
yeah,
300 followers, yeah, we're on top.
don't want to spoil anything, but you might have got your first official sponsorship coming up. So,
We're gonna keep that on the wraps.
okay,
but,
yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, we have.
We're better than all of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Got to follow Cruiser Boys Only to see some very exciting
Yeah,
things.
very
Yeah.
exciting content.
Speaking of sponsorship, we tried to get Cruisers to actually sponsor us at the start of this year, but they declined.
They
No.
replied.
Yeah.
They replied but
Yeah,
declined.
Replied with a decline.
Fuckwits.
Yeah, they said we're all out of sponsorship packs for the year 2020.
Oh, how convenient.
So you're lost.
Have you seen our username?
Yeah, yeah. Wasn't this the start of the year? Like, what,
Yeah.
did you have 3 sponsor
Oh, that's
packs?
right. I think they literally asked us for a proposal. Or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
That. And we're like, bruh,
Just-
just the username.
Yeah, just click on our page.
Yeah.
That's our proposal.
There's 3 photos of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Drinking cruises.
Yeah. We drink cruisers every fucking single weekend. Like,
What more do you want?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like fucking rocket science.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We have collabs with Grant Denyer.
Yeah.
Um,
You can't buy that.
can you?
I don't know.
You
No,
probably
you
could.
can't.
Yeah, probably can. You know those D-grade celebrity? Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Grant. Those
He's listening.
D-grade
He's gonna be
where they get-
devastated.
Where you get them to like FaceTime you.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
cameo or whatever. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's like $50.
Fuck, that'd be so funny. We should get a cameo of Grant Daniel.
That'd be amazing. Just anyone. Carol Baskin. I see that
Mm.
one always goes around. Fuck that bitch. Got a bone to pick with her. You're a dog.
I saw
That's it.
someone recently on there, and I was like, "Oh, this would be funny." I'll look at it, and they were charging like $60. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, it's
Can't
just a
remember who it
little bit excessive for like a 15-second video,
Yeah.
30-second video, but Grant, you'll be the exception.
Jonesy got me one of Randy Wanless a few years ago for my birthday.
Oh,
It's
I
so
remember
funny.
that, yeah.
It's so funny. And at the end of it, he's like trying to like turn the camera off, and he can't. It's just like his gut. He's like, oh fuck, oh fuck. It's so funny. I should fucking find that.
Spectacular.
Jonesy has this one video of me, and I just did not want to ever see the light of day. And I remember I was at dinner or something, and it's like Mitch Jones posted a video on your time. I was like, oh my god, it was my birthday. So first thing was open it, and I was like, what is this? And I was just pissing myself. Not again, you slimy son of a bitch. It's Randall. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking so funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. I was going to bring up, so you boys were already talking about being in the dorms together.
Yeah.
It's one thing I've always been very envious of is
Yeah.
the boarders. Dad always used to tell me how they always get together at their things and talk about shit that happened in the dorms. Is there any really other scat things that you guys have ever done that?
Probably my favourite one. I won't name names because he'll hate if I do. But Paddy and this other bloke in the dorm used to run into each other's area all the time and fart in study, and it was really
Okay. I think it was very one-sided.
Yeah, it
'cause
was
I
very
never- I
one-sided.
never did it.
yeah, fair.
I just.
It was always in study, so it was quiet. Because Paddy used to be like 2 over from me. So anyway, you'd hear this like thump, thump, thump. Someone like running up the hallways, and then silence, and just the loudest fart ever. And everyone would crack up and start laughing. And this one night, silence in study, and you hear the running, pause, and the wettest fart ever. And then you hear this
It was gross.
running, and then the toilet door just slams open. He claims that, this is not Paddy, I just don't want to say the guy's name, but he claims he didn't shoot himself, he was just checking, but it's like, you don't
Sure, you
sprint into
don't-
the
you
bathroom.
don't
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. And the
Oh.
bathroom door was so loud, like, and everyone just started pissing themselves. It was so funny.
Oh, that is spectacular.
That's probably my favourite story ever.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. It was. He used to leave my area smelling
Oh.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our whole dorm just stunk all the time. Sam Barker and boarding school food just do not mix
Oh.
well.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That'd be
Do
disgusting.
you remember? Do you remember Mr. Maddox walking in on Ben Lettingham?
Okay.
See, Clucks,
Yeah.
that was an inside joke, but now we can tell you.
Oh, Leno.
So, Ben Lettingham, one of our friends that is very, very happy with his body, or
Yeah.
was very happy with his body
Yeah.
anyway, at the age of 17.
A little bit too
Study, wasn't
happy,
it? It
maybe.
was, it was in study because it was very quiet.
Yeah.
He was opposite Joe Daly, and he's gone onto his bed, stripped off naked, and then like sat there with his legs open, like essentially holding his cheeks. for the world
Mooning,
to see.
yeah.
Mooning is the more polite way to put it. And he's sitting there going, "Oi, Dales, coming up!"
So
This
that
is at the
daily
exact
like
same
linked
time.
across.
Yeah. Across the
Across the
hall
hall.
there. At the exact same time, Mr. Maddox was doing like his study round, so he's gone, "Dales, coming up!" And Maddox has turned around and looked in.
Just full spreading his cheeks to the boarding supervisor.
"Oi, nah, sir, what?"
And then like we used to live in like the right wing, it was called.
Yeah.
And so we changed it to the right ring.
Yeah, right, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Someone else shit themselves. It might have been him. Yeah, it was. He was walking up the stairs after supper or something, pushed out a fart, and then was found in the toilets washing his pants. Oh.
Far out.
Remember in grade 11 when we used to do that thing where you'd steal? It was during exam block when we were up in the dorms, like all arvo, and we'd steal like a 2-litre milk from the dining room, and people would try and drink it in under a minute, and it's like physically impossible. So everyone would be in the bathroom, and someone would just be projectile vomiting milk and whatever we had for lunch. He's like clogged the drains up and stuff.
That's fucked.
I walked in like Daly was like clawing his like vomit from the
Yeah.
sink because like it was so chunky that the water couldn't get through.
The milk, yeah.
It was disgusting.
Far out. That's cooked.
Good times.
Great
Yeah.
times. Some
I'm
of
sure
the
there's,
best
like,
times.
Many,
There's
many
so
more.
many. We used to have this one supervisor, Mr. Deschen, who we all hated, and we used to run riot whenever he was on, and like, because we'd always play touch before dinner, and they'd come down whenever dinner was ready and like yell at us to go up to the dining room, and whenever he was on, we'd just pretend like he wasn't there, like he'd be in the middle of the field screaming, we'd just be playing touch around him, like,
Remember that time
Literally
Noxie
had
threw
no
a cookie
authority.
at him?
yeah, that was so funny. Right, fuck this. He flipped his table and was blowing up to laugh.
Fuck, it must be rough if you're
Oh yeah.
not on side with the boys in a boarding house, eh?
Well, a lot
Because
of
you've
our
got like
supervisors are like
30, 40 blokes
18.
just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, we had two like Cursor and Robbo.
Yeah.
And they were just legends.
Yeah.
And then we had Deshin, who was just
Fuck.
yeah.
He was pretty much the only one that we didn't really like though.
yeah. Just no one respected him.
Nah.
Sort of need that respect.
Oh,
there.
he used to get bullied so hard, man. I kind of feel bad. He'd like go around to do his checks at night, and half the boys would just be get naked because they knew he was coming round. Like Leto would be sitting there naked, just reading the paper. So, so fucked.
Yeah, fuck. And you can't really say anything or else you get accused of being a pedo.
Exactly.
so-
Yeah.
Fuck. Chestnut checkers, boys. I love it. It's fucking unreal.
What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to say that's forward thinking.
Yeah, it was. We used to
You
have
could
some,
literally ruin someone's career.
we used to have some
fucked.
fun with the fire hose as well that didn't have an alarm on it. You often be in the shower and just get fucking sprayed with like the bore water high pressure fire hose. So shit. You could like unwind it down the whole wing and then just spray people in the bathroom with it.
Fuck.
Like the year 11s walking to Ashgrove. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
was that night after one of the gym dances where
Oh yeah.
it was like Steph and M. Harris, I think. They like snuck into the dorms, and then like they sat there for a bit, and then everyone was like, "No, get the fuck out! Like, get out, because like we're gonna get like suspended."
Yeah.
So they got out, and then they were walking down like number 2 hill, and then we just got the fire hose.
Spray the shit out of them. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Trying to think of other things, but
I was gonna say, like, I remember like not being a boarder, but in year 8, having all our cricket team used to have all the boys, all the boarding boys. I reckon Nick Paulson used to come up to me every week just before we go out to cricket on a Saturday and ask if Mum was baking cupcakes for him. So I'm
And you
pretty
know
sure the
what?
bloke
Big-
just used to
big
be friends
compliment,
with me so he could get free cupcakes off Mum.
smart play.
Every
Fucking
week.
oath.
She
Yeah.
brought the cupcake.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking oath, she did.
The food we used to get was so shit.
Yeah.
Like so shit.
It actually wasn't that bad until they brought in like the nutritionist.
Yeah, which is like when I started.
Right on cue.
Yeah, yeah.
Best thing used to be like as a day boy when you used to go to like before the nutritionist go down to the
Yeah, and get
boarding
those
house to
bacon and
food.
egg rolls.
and the pig rolls.
Oh.
Holy
fucking
fuck!
big,
Those were good.
There's like honeycomb chocolate milks. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah. Get one of those and a bacon and egg McMuffin and everything was just
We actually
Oh.
had a fuck up with one of our orders at work the other week, and we got the pig dog fucking
Oh.
patties in,
baby.
and I saw him and I was like, Benny, like their chef. I was like, Benny, can we just go to town on these, please? And he's like, yeah, we're not going to be able to use them. I was like, oh. And bro, many a pig dog was had that day. I reckon I gained 5 kilos and a really bad cholesterol from that. 'Cause holy fuck, I ate some pig dogs that day.
Wash that down with like a really poorly mixed cup of red cordial. And that
Yeah.
was the morning
Yeah.
score.
Fuck yeah, we used to go through some cordial. Remember they got rid of cordial too? Fuck.
They were just so fucking bad at mixing cordial. Like, some of it would just be as weak as piss, or some of it would just knock you on your ass and you're running down to touch footy, just like,
Yeah. That's fucked. That's actually so true. I forgot about that.
yeah.
It literally says how to mix it on the bottle. So just times it by fucking 5.
Sometimes I remember like walking outside to the tap and me like pouring in water.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, it's gonna bloody, it's gonna
This
knock
could
me over
really
the
fuck
edge.
us here.
You know what's ridiculous? When we're like, when they give us sushi for lunch, they give us 1 roll of sushi. We're like fucking 16-year-olds. Some of the boys are playing first 15, like 100 kilos. Like, here's 1 sushi roll for lunch.
See you
fuck
later
that.
in 3.5 hours.
Yeah, yeah. It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
We used to
That's
do like
Ridiculous.
things with those sushi rolls, man. Like we'd walk down there with a hat on,
Yeah.
and then get a sushi roll, and then just like run up the side.
Grab a jumper or whatever. Yeah. Try get a couple extra.
Put, like, hat off.
Did it work
socks up.
much?
Yeah.
all the time.
Fuck,
Just
that's so
great,
good.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Oh, Sasha, give us your glasses.
Yeah.
walk-
Sasha, give us your sushi roll.
I love you, Sash. Miss you.
Far out. Love that. Now, another thing, Nicholas. You've also been famous for not just Cruiser Boys, but another page or sporting team as well that took the world by storm in Dale's Daredevils.
Ooh, baby.
Mate, how are they going? Still going around?
Non-existent.
Oh, no.
Say it ain't so.
No! What happened?
Well-
All the boys are gone.
Low key, we're talking a resurgence. We want to come back. We
Ooh.
need to come back because all I have in my life is cruises, KFC, cricket.
What more do you need, mate?
Yep.
Sounds
Also,
like you've
good
got it
job,
sorted.
Good friends and all that sort of stuff too. But
I'm pretty fulfilled, yeah.
KFC, cruises, and cricket are probably my
Top 3.
they're my go-tos.
Jeez, that's a big
Well,
combination.
Dale of Dale's Daredevils has
Yeah.
moved up to Pentland.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
Do you
saw
know where
that.
Pentland is?
No.
No one knows where
I
Pentland
know it's pretty far away, though.
is. Yeah. Like, so we've lost an integral cog.
Yeah.
Just
A big cog.
yeah.
It-
The
it-
heart of Dale's Daredevil beats a lot less, if non-existent, without Dale.
Yeah. Fair.
It was funny in Dale's interview for his job. So he's a teacher up in Pentland.
This is Paddy's brother, by the way.
Yeah, my older brother. And the principal there was like interviewing him and asked him, "Oh, my husband runs a cricket club up here. Like, do you like cricket?" And he almost like fell off his chair. He's like, "Yeah, I do like cricket. Yeah,
Have you ever played? Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not well, but yeah,
I remember, I think I've played for you guys once or twice. And when I went to play for yous, I felt so bad because Dale loves his cricket, eh? He's so into it. And he was fielding it at mid-wicket, I think it was. I don't know. I don't even know the fucking positions in cricket. Hey,
I was going to say, for all the viewers out there, can you explain the positions in cricket?
basically, the bloke was hitting the ball straight back to me, and I was a little bit off to right near where the bowler runs.
Mid-on,
Mid-on.
yeah.
That's it. Mid-on, mid-off. That's the one. Nowhere near mid-wicket.
Oh, it's probably the next one across would be mid-wicket on the leg side.
Honestly, I couldn't fucking tell you. But Dale was fielding there, and I was fielding somewhere else, and he dropped 3 catches in a row. And they were like, Dale, boundary, clutch. There. 2 balls later, bloke puts it up, take a catch, and they were like, thank fuck we did that. And I was like, I felt so bad, and Dale's like, great position change, mate. I really needed you there. It was so fucking funny. Such a good time.
Speaking
though.
of Dale and heartbeats, at Paddy's 21st a few years ago, we had a massive, massive night, and Paddy actually just lives just up the road from me. And it was the morning after, and I woke up, I was like, oh my God, I completely rocked. We'd been at the German club, and then Fridays.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, go check on Paddy, see how he is. And I get up there, and Paddy's, I think you were having a beer, like, you were fine. And one by one, we're like going around the rooms in your house, and we're going to see Dale, and he's like unconscious in bed. And he gets up, and he's like talking to me, he's like, I can't remember anything from last night, I can't remember anything. He just got his undies on, and I was like, did you go to hospital last night, Dale? He's like, no. He's got fucking ECG stickers all over him. He's like, I definitely didn't. I was like, you've got fucking heart rate one of the stickers. He's like, nah, I didn't go to hospital, pulling them off one by one. Like, he ended up in an ambulance or some shit, didn't he?
Yeah, end up in the ambulance.
Yeah.
And
I've still got the photo. I've still got the video of him like passed out in the toilet. It's actually quite funny. It's quite the little trajectory throughout the night.
We actually had dinner with Paddy's dad and his brother and stuff the other night, and I told the story, and your dad was like, I didn't know that. Never heard the story.
John was literally too busy at Fridays.
Yeah, your dad was fucking blind that night.
Yeah.
I was actually so butthurt that night because we were lining up to get into Fridays, and I was behind your dad. They let him in for free, and I get there, and they're like $6.80 entry. I was like, 1, what the fuck is a $6.80 cover charge? 2, why did he get in for free, not me?
Because he walked up and said, uni rugby.
Oh, did he?
That night, though, when Tommy went to hospital, so funny, Wilksy left when we went to Fridays. Paddy got kicked out for trying to fight the security guard for kicking him out of his own 21st.
Yeah.
Wilksy comes out the front. We're all getting into maxi
Yeah.
taxis.
Yeah.
fucking fair.
And earlier that day, we'd driven out to Gatton to pick up Wilksy and Cog. So Wilksy had been on the grog since like 8 o'clock in the morning at a recovery or something like that.
Big play.
And we drive him back. He comes to the 21st, but by the time like midnight rolls around, we're all going to Fridays. He's just like, nah, son, I'm going home. So like, fair as, no worries, mate. See you later.
Also, can I just pull you up there?
Yeah.
Because I want to call out Joe Cogs for this. Because Nick and I went out in 2 separate cars to pick up Wilksy and Cogs. And they were both on like this.
No, we brought back Cogs' car. That's right.
Sorry, brought back.
Yeah,
Cogs'
another
car.
thing we did for him.
Yeah. And so like, we picked him up from the recovery, and Cogs was just fucked. And I was like, oh, it'd be good. Like, you just go home, you have a quick kip, and then you'd be ready for the party.
21st, yeah.
We dropped him off
6.
at like midday or something. Party started at 6.
Yeah. He's legit like, I'm driving him back in the car, and he's repeating himself like over and over again. I reckon we had the same conversation like 20 times. Yeah. And then like I dropped him off to his place like, right, 6. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, all good. Just never rocked up. He woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning.
We both got a text from him at like 4:30 in the morning being like, sorry, boys.
Anyway, so
Back to Wilkes out the front standing there. So when you're like at the German club looking across the road to the Gabba, you look down to your left and you got that big Caltex.
Yeah.
So Wilkes is standing there while we're all getting into the cabs, and he sees the Caltex. He's like, yep, pie time. Gonna go get myself a meat pie, then get into a cab. So he starts walking down there, and as he's cruising down, he's just sort of looking across, and he hears like this little and he's like, what the fuck is that? And he looks into this person's front yard, and it's Dale. Asleep on the ground, like spewing up, like spewing up into like his own spew. It was so gross. And Wilkes, like walking up to him, and he's like, "Oh fucking hell!" Like, I don't want to go home. And he like walks over, he's like, Dale. Daz is just like not moving. He's like, oh, fuck him. He just left him, went and got a pie and went home. The next day we texted him. We were like, mate, did you know Dale was in the hospital last night? Which is like, oh, no.
Left him for dead. Your other brother, Alex, actually had a funny story from that night as well.
Oh,
What a
it was-
night.
Yeah, it was just a night for the
fucking
Nicholson boys,
great
really.
night.
Yeah, so like Alex, he's just he was really obviously so blind, and it was because where was he living at the time? Oh yeah, he was living at Cremorne
Yeah.
at the time. And he was on his way home, and across the road there's like this old retirement village, and so he's gotten off on Cremorne Road, and we're on like the corner.
Which is where the house is.
Yeah. And so he must have got off like halfway down Cremorne Road and tried to walk up. And he's obviously just got a bit disorientated and didn't know where he was. And he literally like was like knocking on this like retirement like old lady's window trying to get in. And he's
For an
like
extended
He
period.
thought it was his
Yeah.
mate's house.
yeah, he thought it was his mate's house. He also before that like passed out, pissed himself. And so he was in his jocks and he was knocking on this door of this old lady in his jocks. And she was just like, can you just like go away? And he's like, oh shit, yeah. And then wandered on home.
Yeah, he was across the road from his own house.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He was like blowing up about it. He's like, I thought the taxi driver ripped me off and dropped me off in the middle of nowhere. It's just across the road from his own house.
That's so
Didn't you check Find My Friends or something? And he was like 30 metres away from
Yeah,
you. And you're
yeah.
like, what is
I
going
was
on?
like, what the
here?
hell's this bloke doing?
And he
yeah.
comes walking up the street in his jocks, which are like soaked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
fucking hell.
that was funny. I actually remember getting in the maxi to go to the German club and you were face down in the middle of the maxi. And your dad's like, everyone get in. Everyone get in. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fuck. It was a wild night.
That was good.
Love that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
We should go back to the German club. I went there recently. It was so much fun.
Love the German
It's
club.
so much fun.
Went there for lunch on the first day of the test last year.
Mm.
It was fucking pumping.
Yeah, it's ridiculous on like game days. at the
Ridiculous,
Gabba.
bro. Eh? Like
Yeah.
they have like this big line going around the hall, and you get up there and you just say sausage or knuckle or schnitzel.
Can you imagine you being the blindest bloke at the German club? Sausage. Thank you.
Dunker.
Yeah.
There's actually that other story of your birthday. We went out for drinks there, and Nick got like this, fresh shirt from like Rod and Gun that his brother got for him, and he was like, "Oh,
Sure,
yeah,
thanks, Sammy.
yeah." He was like single at the time, so he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like, just want to try and pull tonight, like da-da." And we're like, "Yeah, righto, yeah, no worries, no worries." And so like me and his cousin Max. And Max was, what was it? He was like out working on power lines or something. He was just
he was working
rolling
like in this
coke.
job for Ergon where you check poles for like $100 per pole, and you
Yeah.
check like fucking 5,000 poles a day. So he was just rolling it
Jesus.
Yeah.
at that time. He doesn't anymore because he's a loser.
And like, yeah, so he was like, no, okay, I'm just gonna have beers because I want to try and get a red done. We're like, yeah, true. And so we just kept going up to the bar and getting like those, were they like 6,
I don't know.
12%?
It was like
Oh,
these little like
fuck,
really
yeah.
dark little beers. You know,
Yeah.
this tiny little thing. It was. Oh no, it tasted foul actually. I
Yeah,
remember that.
had like
I
4
was gonna say it
standards
tasted
in
alright, but it did not taste alright. It was shocking.
Yeah,
But Paddy just kept drilling them into me. You had rugby the next day.
yeah. So I wasn't really drinking. But then like you can also buy these like hats and like these T-shirts had like Lederhausen on them. So like we dressed him up in all of that, and then like there's just no way you were gonna put. He was getting really cut because like my brand new shirt that I got. Over this like Lederhausen
We got there early and it was just I don't know, 10 boys or something
Yeah.
sitting there, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm looking good here."
Yeah.
I'm with a shot here.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Top 3 or 4.
Paddy and Max come over with this little cheeky grin. They just put it on me. Put this fucking 1,000% beer in my hand, and then I was just swaying everywhere with this big hat and this Lederhosen shirt on with like this fluorescent orange one on underneath.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
We should organise a piss up there soon.
Fuck yeah. I was gonna say your cousin Max is a terror.
Oh mate.
Mate, when I used to work at Macca's, it was one of my first weekends doing overnights, and I had these two blokes rock up, and they were pissed as fuck. And they kept asking for, back in the day, I used to do like the spicy chicken burger,
Yeah.
and this bloke just kept asking, can I get the spicy chicken mayo burger, but I don't want a patty, I just want like a lot of spicy mayo and lettuce. And I was like, yeah, mate.
Jalapenos.
Oh, and jalapenos, that's it, and
That's what was on
jalapenos. And I was like, yeah, mate, we can do that. And he's like, so I just, and he just kept going on and on and on. And I was so fucking angry because this bloke just wouldn't shut up and he's being such a pest. And he's like, I was like, oh, where you been tonight, mate? He's like, yeah, just been out with my cousin. He's just walking up the road. Like, I was like, fuck, not another one. There's going to be more of them. And anyway, he's like, oh, yeah, my cousin's just coming up now. And like, they were there for probably 20 minutes and I was just hating life. And then I see Nick walk in and I was like, fuck me, Dad. There's more of them.
It was just like, can you tell your friend and get me a burger, jalapeno?
I was like, fucking hell. Like, it was just, oh, mate. It was unreal.
And then
but-
he got it, and then he didn't eat it. He like tried to give it to somebody else. I think he tried to give it to like Jimbo Tully or something.
And I saw him the weekend after because we had something, saw you guys out, saw him the weekend after, and he's like, oh, yeah, I walked all the way home. I was like, oh, where's home? And it's like a fucking hour and a half walk. He just walked holding his burger. It was
Disgusting.
ridiculous. So fucked.
You must have
man.
seen some shit working late nights at Macca's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the most interesting story?
Fuck, we do this every week now. I just want Macca's.
There was a Broncos cheerleader back in the day.
Mr. Metzling's daughter.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
What?
Didn't Mr. Metzling have a daughter that was a Broncos cheerleader? No, not
When
daughter.
his
No,
daughter's,
no.
like,
Sister,
fucking
sister.
6 years old.
Sister, yeah.
Oh.
He was like our age at the time.
Jesus Christ. No, so probably
Yeah,
the,
sorry, clear that up. It was his sister, not his daughter.
one of the I just remember seeing like I went to a Broncos game on a Thursday night. and
Legend.
Saw the cheerleaders and was like sick. And anyway, the next night I was working overnight and fuck, what are they? I forgot who the brothers' names are. They used to play for the Bronco. Oh, Nicaramas.
Yeah.
One of the Nicaramas came through the drive-through with this chick, and I was like, fuck yeah, bro, good on ya. The next night, Saturday night, same chick comes through with a different bloke, and I was like, fuck yeah, nice, good on you, mate. Sunday night, same chick through, different bloke, and I was like, sick. She used to rock up every weekend with just like random guys. Never saw the same guy with her. Always in the back of the Uber. It was fucking great. Good on the boys.
Good on the boys.
I've seen a couple of people have seizures. I've
Oh,
already
that's
spoken
fucked.
that. That
Yeah.
was fucked. Yeah, I don't know. There's some pretty crook ones. Blokes passing out on toilets.
Yeah, like you mean?
Oh, yeah, I was... yeah. I was going to say it hasn't been for ages, but it was fucking 3 weeks ago.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah.
Circa Nick vibes at my 18th birthday party.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have your 18th birthday party at Macca's?
Every birthday since I was 6 years old. No, we're at the Quilby Bowls Club.
Oh, fuck yeah. That sounds sick. I've
It
never been to
actually-
Quilby,
it
but that
actually
sounds sick,
It
yeah.
was pretty sick. And there was probably like, I don't know, it's not a very big place, hey. There'd be like, 50 people there on a night out sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was after one of the footy matches there.
After the semi-final,
Yeah, and
August
like-
time, baby. Every
Yeah.
year.
And so like
Love
there was like a fair few people there. So everyone just like the footy field's like right next to
The Bowls Club.
Yeah. So like everyone just wandered over.
Mm.
And yeah, it was Nick's 18th.
Yeah, and they shut the club up like super early, like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
country pub sorts of
Yeah.
thing. And I was just blind, obviously, because it was my 18th birthday party, and everyone's just buying you drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And I walked into the toilet, and I was like, "Oh, brother, I just need to sit down for a moment." So I sat down, like on the shitter, but wasn't doing a shit. I was like,
Fully
I
clothed.
just need some me time. Like, got to get away from this nonsense.
I feel that.
And like fall asleep, wake up, the lights in the toilet are still on. I'm like, oh fuck, okay. So I get up and walk outside, but all of the Bowls Club lights are off, and I'm locked in the Quickie Bowls Club.
How'd you get out?
I kept like walking around to the doors, just like shaking it, and nothing would happen. And then shaking it, and nothing would happen. Then I just walked to one. There was just like one of those little latches where you just go like that, and just flip her over, and then open it up, walk out, and there's all the bar staff out the front just having a durry. And they're like, what were you doing in there? And I was like, fell asleep.
That's so fucking
And then
funny.
here comes my mum at the exact time when I'm just out the front having a chat to all these bloody Quilpy yahoos, having a durry, and mum's just like, get in the fucking car.
I
Oh.
love that. There's nothing worse than... I used to get judged so much by my parents for that sort of shit. Like, I wouldn't say I'd pass out all the time, but like on toilets. But the amount of times that I've passed out in the bushes opposite the RE when Mum was coming to pick me up at like 10 o'clock at night was fucked.
I never pass out, but recently I've been doing it heaps in the Uber. Once I get in the car, just,
Oh, I love
just get
it.
woken up when I get home. Thank you.
It's like passed out on Friday night and in the Uber from the Val and ended up in Mitchelton and was like, fuck. Here we go.
What were you doing in Mitchelton?
I was just living my best life.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was fucked, eh? Like Mum used to come pick me and Hurdy up all the time from
Still
the RE.
does.
Yeah, and literally she found both of us passed out one night with traffic cones on our heads
Oh,
in the
you
in the
menace.
fucking hedges out the front of the Coles there.
I never got to go to the RE, hey, 'cause actually, weird tie-in. I used to work at a bowls club.
You
And I used to have to
never got
work.
go to the
I
RE.
used to work every Wednesday night at the bowls club because it was dinner night. We only did dinner Wednesday,
Dinner
Friday.
night.
Yeah, we only did dinner twice a week. So
We used to go every Wednesday.
Yeah,
For so
and I
when I
used to
first
work
started
every
going,
Wednesday.
it was $2 or $3 basics.
yeah,
it
it's
was unreal.
ridiculous.
Like it was fucked. Remember there was a bunch of us one night danced so hard just outside the like stomping. Snooze was one of them. He's a big fella. We collapsed the floor outside Smokers. Just collapsed.
Oh yeah, I know the spot.
And then this bloke Snooze, he's like, I'll fix it. And he's standing on the part that's collapsed trying to pick it up. And he's like, no, it's fucked. I was like, maybe because you're standing on it, you fat cunt. Yeah, it's unreal.
Shout out Snoozer.
Yeah, big
That bloke saved my life a couple of weekends ago. Drove me home from Condamine, and I was not in a good way. I was doing those ones where you're like passing out, falling asleep, and your head's just rolling around, and then you wake up and it feels like you didn't even go to sleep, but it's been like an hour and a half.
I've heard stories about you trying to sweep the leg
Yeah,
all day and sweeping nobody's legs but your own.
precisely. That was the night before the trip home. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have to drive home, eh? I was not good.
Weak.
Calls me weak.
The
There is always that one bloke that tries to get out of driving home.
Calls me weak, and apparently couldn't fucking take one annual leave day to come out to the farm.
Because I had to play for Jeeps. I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
You didn't
Paddy
even
would
play, did
understand
you?
that.
Did you even play?
I did.
Oh, okay.
It's my first game back. We had to win and we lost.
Waste of
But
time.
I
sounds
had a
like.
captain's innings. It was great. Didn't hurt myself again. So we're all
Nice.
good. Sorry, when Jeeps calls, you just got to do it. Paddy's. Oh, actually, yeah. Paddy's the naughty little devil at Jeeps.
I am a little naughty devil.
Last year, we got to dress up on our first home game. I was a priest baptizing people, and Paddy was the devil giving out punishment.
Jesus.
So
Punished did he.
basically, it's the new cults coming through, and you sort of got to
Haze them a bit.
baptize them into Jeeps. And so yeah, Klutz was doing that, and then I was just making them skull.
Fucking oath. Like, oh, we don't have enough beers left. Paddy's like, nah, shh, there's your third one. Just make him skull. And these kids are like, imagine being like fresh 18, you haven't really drunk much, and then you've got this bloke over here forcing like Newstead Brewery beers down your throat as well. It was shocking. It was heinous, but I loved it.
We don't like calling people out, but fuck Newstead beers suck.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure if you guys would say
Yeah,
something
they
like that,
suck.
but yeah, no, they do. They taste like trash.
We are very honest opinions.
Yeah.
You know, if we like a beer, we like it. If we don't,
And if someone else
Jog
likes
on.
their beer, that's fine by us as well. We're
Yeah,
not judging
exactly.
anyone,
We're
but
not
we
judging
just
you.
personally fucking hate them so much.
yeah, like the majority of people that drink them.
It's funny, like those venues where they just either have like 4X Gold or the Newstead
Yeah.
beers, and there's just like a fucking huge line
For
going
4X,
for
yeah.
4X Gold, and then just like two little losers waiting for
Yeah.
the Newstead Beer Company.
Oh. Can I have a... Yes, Dad.
Bartender just like, no, get in line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get in line.
Fuck off, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fucked. But I love it. I don't love it, but I love it. I love to not love it.
Yeah. Good on you, Josh.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah, nice one.
every day.
Won't stop you drinking it, but
Nah.
if there's nothing else there.
If you want to sponsor us, Newstead Brewing, reach out.
Yeah, if you've got a good beer that you want us to have, please
Yeah.
redeem yourselves. Hit us up.
Yeah, prove us wrong.
Prove us fucking wrong. They have some interesting IPAs they do sometimes. We had them on tap last year. They were good shit.
To be fair, I actually haven't had one of their beers in a long time, so.
Oh, well, you're a fucking hypocrite then, aren't you? Nah, you're not.
No, because the last time I had it, I hated it.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I just got real fired up. No, they had these they did these sick IPAs last year for International IPA Week instead of day because
Favorite week of the whole year.
Need a
Yeah.
break, yeah. But it was the same beer, except what they did, they changed the hops. Well, they used natural hops and they used synthetic hops, and it completely changed the taste of the beer. And I was like, you know what? I get around that.
pretty
So
cool.
That was a good beer. Stick to that sort of shit.
You know what I hate?
No Ballymore lager.
How fucking every day is International Something Day.
Yeah.
What was it today?
I don't know. What? Probably something. Shall I
Something.
look
It's
it up?
actually it's National Malnutrition Week at work. I know that.
Like,
Oh.
what a fucking G out. What does that even mean?
Yeah, like there's
Don't
literally
put
like
me as the poster
a little
boy for that.
stall
Do
at
they- do
work
they feed
every
you or
week
something
where
or
there's
make-
just something going on, and they like hand out free pens, which I don't mind actually.
Free
Get a-
pens
get
is
a pen
always
every
good.
week, 'cause pens are always in short
Tell you what, you
supply.
fucking lose them quickly,
Yeah, but
Surely they would have given you a bit of food for.
no. Oh yeah, actually true.
I don't need
If
it.
ever.
I'm not the poster boy for Malnutrition Week.
Really?
Never will be. No.
Oh, fuck off. Guess what today is?
What?
Not fucking kidding. World Octopus Day.
I would never have guessed that.
Yeah.
At all.
Why the fuck do we need a World Octopus Day?
Oh, because they're dying.
Because octopuses are underappreciated in their time.
World Octopus Day celebrates one of the most distinctive creatures living on planet today, the octopus. Sick. Octopuses are worthy of
Have you seen them?
appreciation for a number of reasons.
Why?
They taste.
not.
They taste pretty good.
They do taste good. Little baby octopus
Yeah.
at the
Sorry, I'm
Broncos
just trying
buffet.
to-
Do rate.
Bit of lemon pepper, bloody beautiful, mate.
Also, Broncos buffet underrated.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
they've
this-
really
this is-
upped their game.
This is how fucked this thing is. Octopuses are worthy of appreciation for a number of reasons. First of all, they are one of the Earth's greatest survivors, despite their relatively short lifespan. It's a bit of a contradiction. that's-
Isn't there like some really fucking scat Netflix special on at the moment? called,
Yeah,
like,
there is,
Octopus
yeah.
Man? Octopus Man, is that?
In
I haven't
addition-
watched it, but I keep hearing it on the radio.
In addition, they
I'll
are
have to watch
visually stunning. This is the most bullshit article.
Well, they are
Anyway,
pretty stunning, mate. If you ever seen a blue red
Well, that's my
the way that
fucking-
the blue.
it's my
comes
bone
out
to
of the
pick for
lot.
today. Every day is a fuck. It loses its charm when every day is International Something Day.
Yeah, we're not all special.
No,
Fuck.
it's okay to be mediocre. Unless you're
Oh.
Newstead Brewing, you guys fucking suck.
Is it though? If it's
Yeah.
okay to be mediocre, then I spent 8 years at Morris College, Ashgrove, in a fucking sea of lives.
Lives.
Lies.
I hope you did spend school in a sea of lives.
Yeah.
Otherwise, school would have been a really grim
Yeah,
place.
Yeah, nah, I don't know.
I'm happy being content with mediocrity. As if you're not, you wouldn't be fucking sitting here. If you
Yeah, fair enough. Look at me. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Okay, I am.
Yeah, good on you.
Sorry, Marcelin. Get over it, cunt.
Oh fuck! I was gonna say something, one more story before we finish off, but I can't remember what it was now. Something before. What were we talking about before? I got all flustered about octopuses.
Octopi.
Yeah.
Beers. I don't know.
I can't
Newstead
remember.
Brewing Company.
Yeah, before that maybe.
Shit beer.
No, I've lost it. Oh, someone actually reached out. That reminds me. Fuck, this can be hard to find too. They really liked. I don't know if you guys listened to the episode of the podcast where we read KFC reviews, and KFC Kedron got a good run. Someone sent through the funniest.
Could be me.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask if you guys had any stories about KFC Kedron both being locals. Actually, just before we get into that, I've just found the message. This bloke sent through a screenshot of it. Looks like a potato and gravy packet that's busted, and the review is
Oh.
for 4 stars. It just said Brocking, BROKING. That was the review.
What? Brocken.
He said, I'm currently scrolling through some of my local Townsville KFC reviews, and there's some bangers. Literally the best service I've ever got. Super quick service and great staff. Will never order anywhere else. Followed by horrifically slow service. Terrible standard of food. I contracted HIV in the drive-thru. So funny.
I feel like KFC Kedron is just like a hub of social activity. Though.
Yeah, big time.
Every time I go there, there's somebody there. Like somebody there I know. Give them a little nod.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm just there all the time.
Yeah, I love KFC.
When I
Kedron.
played for Daredevils, I think it was myself, you, and Jack Marshall. We were like, let's go get KFC for lunch. They're like, oh, it's only an hour. We're like, yeah, we're just going to get KFC up the road.
How long could it take?
Took us an hour and a half
Yeah.
to get from Marchant Park to Kedron and back with KFC. And they're like, thank fuck we're batting, boys.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Perfect halftime feed as well.
I'm very keen to try
The slab.
popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
I actually do have some beef with KFC Kedron though. They always forget the garlic aioli.
Oh.
Fuck, that's a deal breaker.
It's a big
I
loss.
say I'm gonna find it. I will find it for one episode. There's some bloke who's done like 2 or 3 reviews of KFC Kedron, blowing up because they didn't put his straw and serviette in the thing, and he's like, "How am I supposed to drink my soft drink without rotting my teeth when I have no straw?" Like blowing up deluxe about it.
Fair point.
Fair point. Yeah. Put it in the fucking bag, you scumbags.
I do hate when you don't get any towelettes from them though.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a deal breaker. But
I really want KFC now.
so you're driving me, so
Well,
Sounds like a date.
I just remember we didn't say we're coming live from the Caxton, so shout out to them.
yeah.
Classic us, we're coming up to 1 hour. We didn't do any of our usual housekeeping. Is there anything else we wanted to say?
Cam Munster, thanks for coming on the podcast on the 100th episode.
Yeah. So this is episode, I think, 24, 25. We're going to call that Cam Munster every week until we get to 100, and hopefully he comes on. So it's only like 2.5 years away.
When does the footy start actually, to be fair?
Footy.
There's
Is
no
it on
footy
tonight?
tonight, no.
Tonight.
Sure
It's
it's on tonight.
only Friday, Saturday. There's only 2 games.
Bro, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Thursday night.
Yeah. I thought it was Friday.
Gutted. Worst feeling. You know what's funny about that? It's a short week as well. Monday was a public holiday, so
Yeah, that's what's thrown me.
yeah.
Jesus.
That's embarrassing.
No, it's
So
just disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, I've been waiting for 7:50 to roll around.
Yeah.
Well, I woke up this morning because I've been staying at Nick's at the moment because we're getting our bathroom renoed. And yeah, I thought it was Wednesday this morning. Then they told me it was Thursday, and I was cheering.
Yeah.
It was great.
That's unreal.
It's the polar
Unreal
opposite
news.
of what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Gutted. You've got to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Oh, well.
Before we finish, anything planned for this weekend? Anything exciting, guys?
Trying to keep quiet.
Won't happen.
Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so far off the grid from all of the social excitedness that was flooding my veins on Saturday night.
Yeah. We will rebuild.
That's right.
Couple of weeks, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night we'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just more of this, yeah.
What about you guys?
Caitlin's birthday drinks tomorrow night at Pig and Whistle on
Nice.
Eagle Street. See you there, everyone. And then Jeep's lunch Saturday, Sunday.
Fuck, you're going to be disgusting all weekend. I love it.
I don't. Nah, I do. I
Yeah,
do.
nice.
I haven't really been getting hungover. I've hungover feelings again recently, so I
Oh.
think I'm back to normal.
Finally.
So
Can I give you a challenge for the weekend?
yes, sir, please.
I want you to have KFC Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Easy, done.
Can you
Alright.
put it up on
Probably
the
I'll put it up on my story.
put it
and
up on
BBB
the
story.
BBB story and
Yeah.
tag Paddy every
Yeah.
time?
I
Okay.
don't even think that it was a challenge. I think you're
No.
going to do it anyway.
Make sure they
but
give you the
To be
garlic aioli.
honest, I
Yeah.
can't deal with too much KFC because the greasiness really gets to my bones sometimes.
To the bones. You're
Well,
greasy
I'm a
to
big
the
Wicked
bone.
Wings fan.
Oh,
Zinger box with extra Wicked
if
Wings.
you're not a Wicked Wing fan, you're a liar.
bit spicy.
Oh,
It's a little bit not
right.
So, yeah, I'm all right. Well, looks like I'm getting KFC 3 times this week.
Nice.
I've been really good this week trying to eat healthier. Haven't had takeaway.
Yeah, he's been going to the
at
gym.
all. Yeah,
Big
I have.
Big strong boy.
yeah, I have at midnight.
You went to the gym at midnight last night.
Yes.
That grind.
Well, if you
That's-
can't sleep, you might as well not wank yourself to death.
Or you
Might,
could.
might as
or
well.
you could.
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
Good way to go out.
And
That was like an old Facebook like thing that everybody would be tagged in. It's like bloke kills himself when
Yeah, yeah.
6 times a day.
I would
like
have
an old
died at least
wives'
5
tale.
years ago then.
It's like a Batuta Advocate article. Your life is a fucking Batuta Advocate article.
Well, it is. You always chuck me and Freeney on the
Yeah.
two advocate articles
Yeah.
and it fits as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked. But yeah, no. I'm going to eat KFC a lot.
Nice. I got
Fuck
nothing really planned.
You'll be on the biz.
Maybe. Don't know.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll get you on the biz. Beers.
Try not to spend too much money. I spent my whole wage last week, and I live at home.
Yeah, I do that every week.
Oh.
It's fucked.
Oops.
Whoops.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, just actually before we go, I have fucking 2 funny stories from Saturday.
'Kay.
First of all, my little brother, I was over at Mum's on Saturday. My little brother had a few of his friends around. They were watching the racing all day and punting. And one of them had recently lost his wallet and didn't have an ID card. And he ran out of drinks. And he was like, and you will all know this guy, but I don't want to say his name. I'll tell you after. So this guy's lost his wallet and he's like, oh, can I use someone's Jimmy Brings app to order grog here and I'll just transfer you? And this other dude was like, yeah, but how are you going to get the drinks? And this guy's like, what do you mean? And the guy's like, well, Jimmy Brings checks your ID. And he's like, yeah, that's why I'm ordering it off your account. And this guy just could not grasp it. He's like, yeah, but what are we going to do when the driver gets to the door? And he's like, you walk to the door and show him your ID. And he's like, yeah, well, what if he asks who the drinks are for? And everyone's like, there was like 10 people there like, are you fucking serious? This guy, you could see in his head him trying to work it out. He's like, what? And everyone's like, well, when he asks you who the drinks are for, you say they're for you. And he's like, I don't know, man, Jimmy Brings is pretty onto that sort of shit. Just didn't get it. And eventually someone else was like, fuck, have mine. Like, he just, oh, it was so funny. Number 2 was I went to the footy on Saturday night, the Storm Eels game. There were so many Parramatta supporters there. And this dude in front of us was so blind. And someone started talking to him, the Jonesy who I was with started talking to him, and he was from Melbourne. And he's like, oh, I've never watched NRL in my life. I have no idea what the rules are. I'm just here to like stir the pot. And he was giving it to all these all the Parramatta supporters. And him and his mate were sitting like next to each other. And his mate had just got back with a 4 tray of they were drinking Rogers. And you know how they closed the bars like just before it was ending. He's like, oh, go grab another tray. And his mate's like, I just fucking bought this one. He's like, nah, and had this big argument about it. So eventually his mate, for whatever reason, went to get another tray of Rogers. Keep in mind they're like $10 each. Melbourne go over and this bloke gets up and he's just fucking giving the finger to all these Parramatta supporters. Goes like this and then goes to high five Jonesy and just boots the tray. Brand new tray. It's like $50 worth of beer. Fucking spilt it everywhere. It was so funny. And his mate comes back and he's like, can you get another tray, please?
Oh, it's fucked.
Mm.
Nothing gets me more anxious at the footy than kicking over my beers.
Yeah, worst feeling.
Just gotta drink them quicker.
Or drink rum. It's only $11.50 for a rum. Bargain.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay,
Right.
thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
No worries. Thanks for having
Go.
us.
Do you want to give your page a quick plug before we finish?
Yeah, so it's Cruiser Boys only. Cruiser.
Spelled as it sounds.
Yep.
Actually, no, it
Yep.
doesn't.
Boys.
No,
Yeah.
Cruiser's so hard to spell.
Yeah.
It's cruisers underscore boys. BOIS
Yeah.
underscore only.
And it's fucking sick.
And if you can't find it, go to Grant Denya's Instagram and it'll be on there somewhere.
We're going to fire it up a fair bit over the next couple
Over
of
summer
months.
as well, yeah,
it's
he's
silly
excited.
season. We've been
COVID-
so
COVID
quiet through
played
COVID
us.
and
Yeah.
winter. Winter is
Yeah.
not cruiser season.
Nah,
So,
especially when it's COVID season.
yeah. So stay tuned.
Yeah, big
Um,
about to take flight, these boys.
Yep.
And remember, our cruisers are not for losers.
Correct.
Fucking oath. Take flight and soar, cunt. Soar. Alright. Yeah, thanks, boys.
Thanks, Josh.
Love you lots. Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Darcy.
Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, Darcy. Thank you, Patrick. And thank you, Nicholas.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Give him heaps. Bye for now.
Bye for now.